Hi everyone, Ferdy here. Welcome to Yogibods Fitness. In today's yoga practice, we will make the spine flexible and strong through twisting poses. So things you need to remember when doing twisting poses is that you have to fully elongate the spine. So extend the spine from the tailbone up through the crown of the head. And then the next thing, you have to open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades inward and down away from the neck. And then you have to work with your breath. So as you inhale, you have to extend your spine upright. And as you exhale, you turn. So in that way, you create more space. You can find more range of motion. And then one more thing, when you're twisting, you have to keep the hip steady and then less rotation on your lower back because you just have approximately 5 degrees of rotation on this part of the body, and turn more or mobilize more through the rib part, wherein you have 35 degrees of rotation or range of motion. And then don't forget to feel the pose, feel the body. Each time you feel any sensation of pain or discomfort, just back off a little bit or just return to your center line until you feel relaxed. So let's begin the practice by lying down on the mat. Just relax the body and get rid of the tensions or discomfort that might be present. So just focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. And just take a few deep breaths. And then on the next inhale, you have to extend your hands over the head. Take the feet together and fully stretch your whole body. Stay there for a couple of breaths. So before we twist, you have to first make the muscles surrounding the spine more flexible so you can maximize your range of motion. So place the right foot on top of the left thigh and then move the feet towards the left corner of your mat. Interlace the fingers and push the palms away from the head and then side bend to the left. So you have to feel the right side of your body from the hip up to your shoulder, maybe all the way down to the outer thigh or to the ankle, stretching. And then go back to the center, uncross the legs and switch. The left moves over to your right. Take the feet towards the right side of your mat. Continue pushing the arms away from the head and side bend to the right side. So let the left side of your body stretch. Again, focus on your breath. And then release. Back to the center. Now have your knees down to your chest and stay here for a few cycles. So really pulling the thigh bones down, pressing the spine to elongate the back body and the whole spine. Then straighten the left leg forward. Extend the left hand, extend the right hand down to the right side and pull the knee down to the left side. So here you want to really rotate the hips, tap the right hip over the left, and then ground the right shoulder, and letting the spine naturally rotate. Keep extending through the bottom leg to keep the length of the side body. Then return to the center, again hug both knees down to your chest. Then straighten the right leg forward, extending the left hand down to the left, and then pull the knee down to your right side. So as you twist, you can readjust the hip. And now try relaxing the shoulder muscles, your hip muscles. And just feel the left chest, the left lower back, the left hip stretching. Again, release the pose. Hug the knees down, back to your chest. Take a cycle of breath here. And then extend your right hand over your head and turn towards the right side. And then slowly push yourself up and sit on your cross-legged position. So as you cross the legs, sit straight, broaden your chest. Then extend your arms up. So extend your arms as high as you can, lengthening through the waistline. Then bend towards the right side. Release your right hand down on the floor beside you. You can extend the right hand further away from the hip so you can feel more stretch on the left side of your body. And see that we're not lifting the left knee or the left thigh. Inhale, back to the center. Take your palms together if you can. Extend the elbows and exhale, bend to the left. Now release the left hand down on the floor. Again, you can slide it a few inches more away from the hip. And then moving your right hand close to the head. So let your right side body stretch. Again, inhale, back to the center, reach the hands up. Keeping your spine long, exhale, bend forward. So as you fold forward, see that your sitting bones are grounded. So pulling your sitting bones down, you roll the hip bone forward and try to extend the middle part of the spine, walking the hands forward as much as you can. On this pose, you have to relax the belly and the chest muscles and let the breath flow. Then walk your palms backward, lift your chest up. On the inhale, extend your hands upright. On the exhale, turn towards the right. Take your right hand behind the hip. So pushing the floor, hold the left knee. The right knee rather with the left hand. Then inhale, you broaden and lift the chest. Then exhale, you pull your right knee with your left to add more twist. Another inhale, you push the right hand closer to the hip. Exhale, again, pull the right knee and add more rotation. So keeping the body facing the left side, you extend your right hand over the head. So here, try to straighten the elbow, palm facing down. Then as you exhale, you squeeze through the left hip joint and move as low as you can. So you have to feel that stretch on your right lower back, up to the rib, maybe up to the tips of your fingers. So return to the center, hands up. Inhale, arms overhead. Then exhale, turn to the other side. Then release the left hand behind the hip. Hold the left knee with your right hand. Again, let's work with the breath. On the inhale, try to lift that midrib. On the exhale, you twist. Another inhale, find length. Then exhale, rotate your trunk. Keeping the twist, you extend the left hand upward on the inhale. Turn the palm down and exhale, bend over the right thigh. So go as low as you can, pulling the left thigh bone, the left sitting bone down. And let this right side of your body stretch. Inhale, back to the center, arms up. And exhale, hands down. Relax. Now go to your own force. Take the palms on the top of your mat. Take the knees backward below the hip. Spread out your fingers and try to elongate the spine. So we lubricate the whole upper body, the trunk, by doing cat and cow. So on the inhale, you turn the pelvis downward, sinking this part of the body, lifting your chest forward enough. On the exhale, you hunch your shoulders by pushing the floor, chin to your chest, and you extend the lower back. Another inhale, flex the back body, look forward. So just keep your arms straight. Then exhale, push the floor, belly in. So 2 more rounds, inhale, open your chest, chin forward and up. Exhale, squeeze your belly, look down. So this is the final set. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push the floor, hunch your shoulders, abdomen. Going back to your neutral, flat back, look forward. On the next breath, extend the right leg up as high as you can. So flexing your glutes, sinking the low back. Then exhale, knee forward to your chest. So you have to activate your abdominal muscles and chest by pushing the floor. Then you step your right foot forward between the palms. Hip down as low as you can. So keeping the left hand as it is, extend the right hand up towards the right. So here you want to ground through the left palm and extend through the right arm. And squeezing your shoulder blades together, this one should move towards the center line to bring more space and lengthen the chest part. Take your palms back to the floor. Then straighten your right leg by pulling the hip backward. So adjust the hands below your shoulders. Flatten your back and sink this part of the body. Extend the chest. So you flex the foot, and then exhale, you bend forward. So here as you fold the body, don't let this part of your spine, the lower part, get stressed too much. If it does, then you have to come up a little bit. On the next inhale, look forward, extend spine, straighten the left, then hold the foot with that hand, left hand. On the exhale, again, turn towards the right and straighten the right hand backward. So as you extend your arm again, elongate both sides of the body by extending your shoulders forward or upward in the hip bone towards the opposite side. Look down to the floor, take your palms back on the mat. Bend your right leg by moving the hip forward and tap the back foot, lift the knee. So extend through the back heel, elongate through the spine, and then you step the left foot an inch or two forward and ground your heel. On the next breath, extend both legs, lengthen the spine, inhale, and as you exhale, another fold. Move your head down. So little adjustment on the left hip, turn the hip forward, turn the right hip backward. Inhale, look forward, flatten your back. Then take the left hand outside your right foot. Right hand holding the hip, and as you exhale, turn your right shoulder up over the left. So try to maintain your balance by pressing down through your feet, keeping the hip steady, and then see if you can straighten the right hand up. So make the spine long and parallel to the floor as you make your arms straight and vertical. Look down, releasing the pose, palms on the floor. You bend your right leg, step the left leg backward, and step the right leg next to the left. Moving to plank pose, so keeping your whole body straight, you go down slowly to chaturanga, or have your knees down if you want. Then lift the chest. So you have to sink your hip as low as you can, pressing the shins, the feet. And then exhale, you tap your toes and lift the hip backward and up. Readjust the feet closer to your hands if you need to. So here, keeping the arms strong, keeping the spine long and the side body. Keep lifting the hip as much as you can. As you push down through the heels to let the calf muscles and the back thighs stretch. So have the knees down for a moment. Point your toes backward. Sit on your heels, chest down. A couple of breaths to rest. So again, just focus your attention on the whole body when you're breathing. And don't let anything distract you. So give time for yourself to recover. Use your breath. So let's do the same thing on the left side. You move forward to your old fours. Knees and hip in one line, palms, shoulders on the same line. Then you extend the left leg up as high as you can. Activate your glutes, your back muscles. Exhale, knee forward to your chest, hunch your shoulders. Activate the belly and chest. Step the left foot forward between your palms. Sink the hip as low as you can. Keeping the right hand as it needs to extend the left hand up. So again, turn your shoulder without rotating the left knee out. Keep pushing the hip down until you feel the stretch on your right hip, the front thigh. And then take your palms back on the floor. Extend the left leg by pulling the hip backward. Hands below your shoulders. On the inhale, again, flatten this back or the spine. And exhale, you can bend. However, if you feel too much stress on the back side on your hamstring, no need to bend. You just have to elongate the spine. Inhale, again, look forward. Holding the right foot or the left foot with your right. Then exhale, extend the left hand backward. So activate your core muscles because this is a balancing pose. Turning the chest, breath by breath. And then release. Take your palms back to the floor as you look down. Move your hip forward. Tap your right foot and extend the knee. Again, step your right foot an inch or two forward, or one step forward and extend both legs. Straighten the spine, sink your lumbar, lengthen the whole upper body, and as you exhale, you can bend. Whenever you bend, you feel if you're flexing, tightening your abdomen, your chest, you have to relax more. Just let the breath flow. Going to the next one, you extend the spine, look forward, elongate. Right hand will go outside the left foot. The left hand will go on the left hip. Elongate the side body and then twist. Now you can extend the left hand. Whenever you're twisting the spine, don't move the hip. Don't force the lower back because you just have 5 degrees of rotation on that part of the body. Focus more on the main part, on the thoracic, wherein you have 35 degrees of range of motion. And then release, palms down on the floor, bending the left leg, and then stepping the left leg backward to your plank pose. Again, straight back body as you lower down to half plank or have your knees down for easier option. Going up to your back bend, lifting the chest, and then tap your toes, go back to your forward bend, down forward. Again, breathe in and breathe out for a couple of times, keeping your arms, the spine, the legs straight and strong. And then have your knees down, toes pointing backward, sit on your heels, chest down, and again, rest. So that's it everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something of value in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay updated whenever I post a new video. I'll see you again